Hi, welcome to Keep the Peace. I'm Cleb, and today we'll be looking at Minecraft set 21248, The Pumpkin Farm. Special thanks to LEGO and the LEGO Ambassador Network for sending me these sets for review purposes. I did not pay for this set. However, that will not be impacting on my opinion today. This is a decent set. Let's get into it. I'm not a massive LEGO Minecraft fan. This is my first LEGO Minecraft set, so apologise if I get anything wrong about the theme as a whole, or its history. First up on the list, we have the minifigures. First up, the long-awaited return of the witch, Steve, and a grey frog, which is, I believe, a new mould for this year. And the grey frog is the warm biome variant of the frog, which the swamp does fall under, or at least one of the different swamp variants falls under. It might be the mangrove, I'm not sure. For accessories, we have 2 red shovels, which act as boat oars, a purple potion, an enchanted bow, with infinity I hope, that's my favourite, and an iron hoe. Additionally, there is a red boat. This is presumably representing a mangrove boat, made with mangrove planks from a mangrove swamp, which is what the tree in this set seems to be depicting. The instructions have this as a chest boat, but I prefer it without the chest because of its ambient movement, the nice little sway it has after you've sailed it around. The chest adds too much weight and it hurts the effect, in my opinion. But obviously, if you, for display purposes versus play purposes, want to show it with the chest, there is certainly nothing stopping you or me from showing it that way. Inside the chest is an egg and a white stone. I imagine it's bone meal for the pumpkin farm. Here are the spare parts. First and foremost, my favourite part of this build is the tree. I suspect it's a mangrove tree. It has a really fun amount of verticality, though I do wish the area here underneath the tree was a little bit bigger so that it could fit a standing Steve or even just him in a boat. But by removing his legs, you can make it look like he is wading through the water, perhaps trying to sneak past the witch. It's a really cute little build. It looks great standalone and with the pumpkin house, and could be easily added onto something like the swamp adventure. And I'm quite a big fan of how the vines were done as well. Here's the farm. It's nice looking, and I can see it being slotted into any number of Minecraft mock displays or other official sets. And I'm a massive fan of the white under the transparent blue, which just gives the water of the farm a little bit of extra pop versus the swamp water, which is much darker. And here is the pumpkin house, the star of the show and namesake of the set. It's suitably large, with a small but playable interior, a roof that can be easily removed, and a door that opens outwards. There is an unfortunate elephant in the room, one that I didn't quite expect. The prize. Let me explain. Ever since receiving these sets, I've been increasingly interested in LEGO Minecraft, which has led me to considering the purchase of a few of the other sets that are currently available, with a major standout to me being the Skeleton Dungeon. You know, a set based on the original randomly generated structure, and a structure that I hold a lot of personal memories with finding them. At looking at the dungeon set, I've thought to myself, do I really need to spend $49.99 well-owned dollary dues? And that's $34.99 USD, by the way, and $24.99 in the UK. And I've decided to wait if I ever see it on sale. While researching for this review, I discovered that the Pumpkin House in Australia is $52.99, that's $39.99 USD, and $31.99 in the UK, with a price per piece of around 14 cents if I'm not mistaken. That's with a piece count of 257. For comparison's sake, the Skeleton Dungeon that I've been hesitant to purchase is 364 pieces, with a price per piece of around 8 cents. That's a difference of over 100 pieces between the Skeleton Dungeon and the Pumpkin House. And the Pumpkin House is, $4 more expensive? I don't quite understand. What's driving up the cost here? The witch? The pumpkins? The general price increase? Really, yeah. If you love the Minecraft pumpkins, or are looking for a comparatively cheap way of getting the witch figure, then maybe buy the Pumpkin House. But as it stands, it's just overpriced. It's as simple as that, unfortunately. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. Thank you again to LEGO for sending me this set. I'm incredibly grateful, and I can't wait to get into the next few. If you want to stay tuned for that, and other reviews, podcasts, then head on down below to the description box and hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell to stay up to date with the notifications, and while you're there, I'd really appreciate it if you dropped a like, or a dislike if you weren't a fan of this video. And I would honestly love to hear any feedback you have to offer in the comment sections below. I'm really new to this, and I'm just kind of stumbling around it, so any kind of advice, what works, what doesn't work, I would love to hear it. I've been Cleb, and you've been watching Keep the Peace.